A very good morning, students. Welcome to English class. In our previous class, we have seen Prose 1 meetings assigned, isn't it? Today, we are going to see the continuation. Okay. Before going into the lesson, I'm going to recall what we have seen yesterday. Okay. Shall we see? Okay. So, what is the name of the lesson? Name of the lesson is Meeting Sisane. Meeting Sisane. Okay. And what are all the characters you have seen? Tell me the character. Who is the main character? Yes, main character is Yannick. He is a 10-year-old boy. Okay, Yannick. Now he is in whose house? He is in his uncle's house. Uncle Bruno. He is in his uncle Bruno's house. And who is Amandine? Amandine is Yannick's cousin and Bruno's daughter. Okay. So Uncle Bruno is Yannick's mother's brother. So he came to Uncle Bruno's house. He is running a inn. In that inn, he is also helping. Okay, and another character we have seen. We don't know the name of that character. What famous man, great artist, best customer. So these are all the adjectives given for that character. Okay, we will find the name at last only. Okay, so this is the thing. So totally 4 characters we have seen. Yannick, he is the main character, and Uncle Bruno and Amandine, and we don't know the name of this character. Famous man, great artist, and best customer. He is an artist, okay, but we don't know the name. Okay, up to 13th paragraph, what did we see? That is Yannick put the paper into the fire and Amandine scolded him. At that time Bruno, his uncle, has come and pacified him. Okay, let us see the 14th paragraph. Later on, as I came out of the bathroom, I heard Amandine crying in her room. I hated to hear her cry, so I knocked on the door and went in. So here I refers to Yannick, okay, the boy. So when he came out of the bathroom, after some time he came out of the bathroom. At that time he heard Amandine crying in her room. So maybe the bathroom may be near Amandine's room. So she is crying in her room. I hated to hear her cry. Yannick didn't like that Amandine is crying. So he knocked on the door and he went into the room. Okay. I'm sorry, I said. So Yannick said, sorry. He apologized. I didn't mean to upset you. I didn't mean to upset you. She had stopped crying by now. Yannick said, I didn't mean to upset you. I didn't do that to upset you. Like that, Yannick is telling. Then she stopped crying. It wasn't your fault, Yannick, she said. And she accepted that it was not your fault. Still sniffling a bit. Sniffling means while crying, we made some sound with our nose. No, so that is called sniffling. Okay, so sniffling a bit. It's just that I hate it when Papa's cross with me. Why she is crying means it's not because of Yannick. She said she is crying because I hate Papa's cross with me. Papa's cross meaning angry. Because her daddy, Papa means daddy. Her father gets angry on her, isn't it? So that she was very sad. She became very sad and she cried. He hardly ever is. Only when I have done something really bad. I shouldn't have blamed you. I'm sorry. And he said that my father, that is Amandine said, my father won't get angry on me. He will get angry if I have done something very badly. Like that Amandine is telling. And she also said, I shouldn't have blamed you. I should not put blame on you. Like that Amandine is telling. Okay, and she also apologized. I am sorry. Then she smiled at me. Then Amandine smiled at him. I lay awake all night, my mind racing. My mind racing means his mind is not peace. His mind is not in a peaceful mood. Okay, his mind is racing. Somehow I was going to make it all right again and make Amandine happy. Soon I had worked out exactly what and how to do it, even what I was going to say when the time came. So, what happens? He said, Yannick said that he was all night he's thinking over again and again. He wanted to make Amandine happy. He wanted to make his cousin happy and he wanted to set things right because he burned the picture, so that the problem created, isn't it? So, and he wanted to work out what to do and how to do and all. Okay, he wanted to do it at the right time also. Okay, because this is the right time, because Amandine is sad and Bruno also gets angry on her. So so Yannick has to do something to make Amandine happy. So for that, what he is going to do, let us see in the next paragraph. Next morning, I didn't go for my walk in the hills, but made my way down through the village towards the chateau. So chateau, we already have seen chateau. Chateau is a French home. Okay. Next morning, he didn't go for walk in the hills. Instead, he go through the village. Okay. Made my way down through the. He went through the village and towards chateau. He is going to chateau. Here who is living? The master artist is living. Okay. I waited till there was no one about. No one. There was no one. So he waited there. I climbed the gates easily enough. So no one is on the road. So he climbed the gate of the house easily enough and then ran down through the trees. So there were so many trees because it is a large house and the house covers large area. Okay, that is called chateau, we already know. So he ran down through the trees. There, surrounded by the vast and threatening forest on all sides. So there he saw a small forest, threatening forest on all sides. And there was an old man with very little hair who had come to the inn. So there he saw the man who had come to the inn last night. Okay. So that is the previous night this man has come to the inn. So he identified him. He was sitting there. He was sitting alone on the steps in the sunshine and sketching. So he was sitting alone on the steps in the sunshine and sketching. So early morning there will be a sunshine and he is drawing. Okay, sketching means he is painting. I approached as silently as I could. So he approached him. Approached meaning he just moves forward to see him. Okay, that is called approached. Approached as silently as I could. But somehow I must have disturbed him. So he silently moved towards him. He silently moves towards him, but he identified it. Somehow he is disturbing. Okay, somehow he disturbed him. He looked up, shading his eyes against the sun. So if there is so much sun rays, means we used to cover our eyes with the hands, isn't it? We used to hold the hand above the eyes to cover the sunshine. So like that he is also doing. He looked up, shading his eyes against the sun. Hello, young man, he said. And that master artist is saying, hello, young man. Now that I was this close to him, I could see he was indeed very old. Now he is very close. So up to this time he was away from him. Now he was very close to him. He can see that he is indeed very old. He is a very old man. But his eyes were young, bright and searching. But his eyes were very young and very bright and searching. Okay, searching meaning? Searching means he is searching for something. Okay, he wants to do something or he is searching for something. So that is the thing. Eyes searching. Okay. Aurie Mushu Cezanne. Here Mushu means Mushu, a word in French for the title, that is Mr. We call it as Mr. Ramesh, Mr. Ganesh, like that we will say, no. So for that, here Mushu means in French it is Mr. Okay, it's a title word. Before the name we use it. Are you Mushu? Mushu. We should not say it as Monsieur. It is Mushu. Mushu. Mushu Cézanne, the famous painter? I asked. So he suddenly asked, are you Mushu Cézanne, the famous painter? You are the Mushu Cézanne, right? So he is telling the name of the greatest painter. He seemed a little puzzled, so I went on. So he seemed a little puzzled. Puzzled means he had some confusion, or why did he ask that? Like that he has some confusion. So he went on. Went on means he continued to speak. Okay. My mother says you are the greatest painter in the world. Okay. This Mushu is saying how he knows him means his mother, Yannick's mother, said so many things about this greatest painter. Okay, in the introduction we have seen flipping through his mother's book, isn't it? So in the book he had seen Mushu Cézanne's painting. Okay, so he asked, are you Mushu Cézanne? Like that. Then he smiled and then laughed. First he smiled. What is the difference between smiled and laughed? Smiled means just just spreading our lips. Laughed means laughing in a loud manner. Okay, I think your mother's probably right, he said. You clearly have a wise mother, but why did she let a young lad like you come wandering here on his own? These words are said by the master artist. He said, I think your mother's probably right. Okay, your mother is right. Okay, Mushu Cézanne is the greatest painter. So he said to you, so that is right. You clearly have a wise mother. Your mother is a very wise, but I don't know why she let you. How did she let you let a young lad? Young lad means young boy. Lad means very young boy. Okay, boy. How did she let the young boy wandering on his own? Because you are a young boy, you should not come on your own like this. You should not come like this on your own, isn't it? So it is said by the master artist. Okay, let us move on to the next paragraph. I explained why I had come and what I wanted. So he explained why I had come, because last night I threw the paper into the fire, and he explained everything. Okay, what had happened last night and what he wanted. He looked at me with furrowed brows. He looked at me with furrowed brows. Furrowed brows means wrinkled brows showing confusion or curiosity. Some curiosity or some confusion. So he wrinkled his, he looked at him with furrowed brows and said, I remember you now from last night. And he said, yes, last night I remembered you. Because he is in that inn, no, in that hotel, and he might have served him, so he identified him. Of course, I will draw another picture for Bruno. So don't worry, I will draw another picture for your uncle. Like that he's telling. What would he like? First he asked, what would your uncle like? I will draw that. No, better still, what would you like? Here, better still means you just wait. What would you like? I will draw. What do you like? So it is said by the master artist. Okay. I like sailing boats. I said, can you do boats? And he said, I like sailing boats. He liked sailing boats. I said, can you do boats? Can you do boats means can you draw boats? I will try, he replied with a smile. He just said, I will try. It didn't take him long. He drew fast, never once looking up. That is, he is an artist, no? So drawing a boat is not a big deal for him. So he drew fast and never once looking up. He didn't look others. He didn't look other side. He just drew fast. But as he worked, he asked me about where I had been sailing boats, about where I lived in Paris. He said he loved Paris and sailing boats too. And while drawing, this master artist is asking some questions to this boy about where he is living and where he had seen sailing boats and all. And he said Paris. So after he said Paris, he said he too loved Paris and he too loved sailing boats and all. Okay. Now let's move on to next paragraph. There, he said, tearing the sheet from his sketchbook and showing me. So he said that means after finishing this, he just tear that drawing paper in which he had drawn sailing boats, isn't it? And he showed it to him. What do you think? He asked, what do you think? 4 sailing boats were racing over the sea out and beyond a lighthouse, just as I had seen them in Brittany. So, Brittany meaning a coastal town in northwest France. So, there he had seen so many sailing boats. So, he said that already he had seen original sailing boats there in the Brittany coastal town. So, there he saw the sailing boats. No, here this picture is like he compared Brittany's original sailing boats to the picture. Okay, so there are 4 sailing boats racing over the sea. It is going into this racing over the sea out and beyond a lighthouse. Okay, so just as he had seen them in Brittany, but I saw him, he had signed it Picasso, and he also signed, usually artist, usually one who draws will draw the picture and signed it below, sign their name. He signed it as Picasso. So Picasso is a name. Okay, Picasso means a Spanish sculptor and painter. He is also a painter who was considered one of the greatest artists of the 20th century. He is also one of the greatest artists. He signed it as Picasso. So he thought that his name is, we have seen, isn't it, Mr. Cezanne. He thought his name is Cezanne, and he didn't say anything, but he signed it, now he signed it as Picasso, isn't it? So there is a confusion here. Let us see there is a confusion here, isn't it? Okay, what happens? Let us see in the next paragraph. The next paragraph, I thought your name was Cezanne, I said. And he said, your name was Cezanne, but you signed it as Picasso. So it is said by Yannick. Okay. He smiled up at me. He just smiled at him and said, how I wish it was. He said sadly. So in a sad mood, he said, how I wish it was. I may be Cezanne. He said, I wish to be Cezanne. Like that. Who is telling? That master artist is telling. Then he added, off you go now. Off you go now means it just go out. You can go. Don't stand here. You can go. So that is the meaning. So what you have learned from this lesson is, actually this master artist name is not Cezanne. His name is Picasso actually. Picasso is also a great artist. But he thought, boy thought, this is Cezanne because her mother told him that he is the world famous, Cezanne is the world famous artist. So he thought he is the great artist, that is Cezanne. So he called him Cezanne. But finally he understood that he is not Cezanne, he is Picasso. But he said, when he asked, I thought your name is Cezanne, he said, I wish I want to be Cezanne. That means, நான் செசைன் மாதிரி ஒரு ஆர்டிஸ்டாக இருக்கணும்னு ஆசையாக தான் இருக்குது. So like that he is telling. Okay, so Picasso he is also a great artist. Cezanne is also a great artist, but he wanted to be Cezanne. So Cezanne மாதிரி, this shows that he appreciates another artist. Okay, so he is not jealous. He just said, I want to be that man. That is, he also liked Cezanne's picture. He also liked Cezanne's art. Okay, so that is the thing we have seen in this lesson. Thank you, students. Let us see in the next class.